Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria of Through the Peacock's Eyes. Welcome to my channel. So this is going to be probably a fairly short little vlog story video, but in the fairy book club discussion group I'm a part of, a few people have had mantis or mantis being experiences, so I thought I would share mine as well. So it was probably about 10 years ago. It was early in the morning. I was just lying in bed with my eyes closed. I was awake. And I was probably reviewing my dreams, which I often do before I get up, if that's possible, if I don't have to get up right away, just so I can commit it to memory before writing it in my journal. So I know I was awake, probably reviewing my dreams, probably listening to the birds outside, just slowly waking up. And I was about to get up when all of a sudden, out of the blue, what felt like probably 1.5 foot long mantis being like landed on my left shoulder and back. Now I was lying down, but I felt like it just out of nowhere landed on me and I sat up. Like it was a very physical, visceral experience. I wasn't asleep. I wasn't dreaming. It was something landed on my back and I saw a brown mantis in my mind's eye. And I immediately stood up and it was gone. That was my whole experience. And it was sort of like, what was that? Now, I didn't feel like I was being attacked. I didn't feel, like it purposely came to me. I think it was sort of an oops. And I've talked about this with a friend of mine who's a psychic, and she kind of feels the same energy, that it was like, oops, I landed in the wrong place. Like a mantis being, and some people refer to mantis beings as like aliens. I think they're kind of beings of a different realm or dimension. And I actually had never really thought about them until I had this experience. But I think it was like, it was traveling through dimensions or working through different realms. And and it just, oops, landed on me instead of somewhere else where it wanted to go. Now, what is possible is that that mantis being was some sort of fairy being, because this was in the home where I had the big hawthorn tree, which was right outside my bedroom window. Well, not right outside, but like directly in sight of my bedroom window. And that hawthorn tree, if you saw my fairy experience video, which I'll link on screen here if you haven't and you're interested, I do believe it's like full of fairies. And that's kind of goes on along with a tradition that fairies are thought to reside in hawthorn trees. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'll probably never, well, you never know. I might find out at some point through a meditation or a journey. But it's possible that that mantis being was a fairy. And I think it was Amber from Lavender Moon. Her story of her mantis being, it was actually a mantis, praying mantis that she encountered as a child. She got the affirmation through one of her journey meditations with the fairies that that was a fairy. So be curious if that ever gets affirmed for me or not, but that is my mantis experience. I think it was just an accidental oops, I landed in the wrong place on this person's back, and it was like, oops, okay, gone. Because little mistakes can happen. Okay, so that is my little mantis story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've had experiences with mantises or mantis beings, because I don't know a whole lot about it, and just had that experience and then the stories that have come up in the fairy book club, let me know in the description below your experiences and what you've gotten from those experiences, if anything. All right, everyone, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you back here soon.